Every time I think about Young Miami now, I think about the Kevin Gates interview. Her and Kevin Gates is just talking beer. He said, if me and two men, if we got respect for each other and we just boss you down, you know what I'm saying? We just bossing you down. And she's just they're like confused, fam. And she's just like, yo, this is a lot. Yeah, you know. She's like, isn't that a train? He's like, nah, a train is when it's like a bunch of men and they just taking their turn with you, one after one. I'm just talking about two men that respectfully have respect for each other, and at the same time they just bossing you down. Like, you know, one is just bossing you down. The other one is sucking your toes.
He's wild. He's wild.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Yeah, right there.
Right there.
Are you comfortable with it?
Yeah. Let me get
I just want to make sure because or else you won't see Vegas. There's no point.
Oh. So can I just go like this?
Yeah, that's okay. That's better. Let me see. If you lean forward, Tabby, let me see something. Okay, yeah, but you have to stay like that.
Oh yeah, I can stay like this.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't move around. It's more me. I'm the more mover.
This guy's the guy like this. He's the guy like this. This fucking guy.
So he said Young Miami. Bingo. Who are you marrying?
Like celebrity females like that?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Who's your celebrity crush right now?
Yeah. Well, I always have a crush on T-Boss even to this day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're not trying to chase waterfalls.
I don't know how she looks right now, but I don't know.
She probably looks good.
You're not trying to chase waterfalls, yeah?
Nah.
I hear that.
Definitely not.
Tabby, who's yours?
Shit. I used to have a poster of Maya.
Maya? Of course.
Yeah, legend.
No, fam. She hasn't aged a day, fam.
Her
I know.
She just
Rebel.
She's getting down here with the Junior Jones thing,
Junior
right?
Jones,
Yeah.
Junior Jones. She performed, bro.
Problem.
Come on.
Showtime, who's yours?
It's like all women, fam. Like Rihanna's beautiful. Like I see Ashanti the other day. Ashanti's thick as fuck.
Anything will get clotted.
Yeah, I seen her in Curacao. Still.
You guys all gave terrible answers.
I know. T-Boss, like, come on.
Fam,
Maya's.
I'm marrying Oprah. What are we talking about?
This guy, okay, one of those.
What are we talking about?
This is one
Like,
of
why don't even
those.
have to say why? Like, come on. You guys are all these baddies. No, fam. Let's get Oprah and we're all up, fam. Like, as soon as we marry Oprah, I'm asking the man, where are we going? Where's the vacay, fam?
I'm sick to my stomach.
What, fam?
You bringing Oprah too?
Yes. I'm breeding that. Oprah, you guys are fam. I am putting a seed in Oprah, fam.
Yo, how old is Oprah right now?
60 something. I want to go out of my way and say she's 60. Like,
She's more than that?
She's saying
She's more than that?
I want to say she's like 66.
She's like 66 BC.
70 before Christ.
Yes, yo, that's dangerous.
Well, why is Rihanna a bad answer, fam? Rihanna's worth $1.5 billion.
Yeah, but Oprah's worth more.
I heard
It is, but I'm saying like.
Oh shit,
Rihanna's beautiful.
Oprah's 69, fam. Jesus Christ, she's 70 in a couple of days.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Rihanna.
Yeah, man,
Rihanna's beautiful. Real.
How much is
beautiful in
Oprah?
real
How much? How much?
Oprah's like 5 billion.
Yeah, she's 2.8
Okay,
on
Rihanna's
this.
1.5, and she's mad young. fam.
Yeah, but she got like 3 kids.
I'm
Because of ASAP. He's
anti.
doing it ASAP.
Yeah, but she like you know what I'm saying? How much did Oprah have? There you go. That box is fresh. Wait there, dollars. Are you mad fresh?
I think
I know
Oprah
she's
might have
swimming in that
kids.
because she has the older thing that we were talking about earlier, right? The older thing, you know what I'm saying? They're open up a little bit. So you can just go in that and you're just swimming and they're feeling it, but you're not really feeling it because you're swimming. But you're just swimming in that, fam.
So old, man.
Yo,
Even better.
I think that
Oprah. Yo,
she probably has like vaginas on the go. Like, she's so rich, just swaps them out. Like, you know those rich guys, they swap hearts. Like, they're about to die, they change up the heart. You know? Take the homeless guy off the street, take his heart. Like, oh, there's shit.
she's married though, right?
Yeah,
No, fam.
She just
She's
with
married.
Stedman. She just with Stedman forever.
She's just with him.
Yeah.
But if she gets with
wanna be
Gutsy,
Stedman?
no.
wanna
I'm
marry?
gonna be Gutsy. Stedman's just on there. I'm marrying that. I'm planting my
You know
seed.
what? Stedman might be the man of the year, bro.
No, I'm changing that. Stedman might be.
He might be
He
the
might
man-
have been for like how
might
long?
have-
Keeping it low,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He might have
He
been
might be the
like
man of the
he
year.
might have been like my boy's thing. Wendy Williams' husband until he started fucking around and doing all that bullshit. But like, yeah, Stedman. But no, I'm going there with my flag and I'm stamping it right there on Oprah's bottom. Yeah, I'm saying. Right, that's it. Nevs, see why you gotta go P Diddy? Why do you gotta go P Diddy? Why do you gotta go P Diddy? Why? So
It's true.
this is not okay. This is kind of sticky, but that's not fair. How come you're allowed to do that, but last week you shut me down? What conversation what we're gonna talk about? Last week we shut me down when I was trying to talk about that, but when it was Diddy now, it's okay to talk about Diddy and his escapades.
I'm about to.
That doesn't know, but allegedly. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You ever been swallowed up?
Whoa.
He's the pastor.
Whoa.
Again, these are all allegeds. So at the same time, if there's the allegeds behind the hip hop community, the same allegeds should be talked about with the reggae dancehall community. That's all I'm saying. Whether or not it's right or wrong, you don't have to talk about the people. But if we're gonna talk about the allegeds in the hip hop, it should be the same thing with the dancehall. That's all I was trying to say.
Like I said the last time, in the reggae community, even growing up as a Jamaican, when I left Kingston, the baddest of the bad men were usually Baltimore.
Of course.
And they usually have the most gunmen around.
Real bad man.
You know what? That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's on to something. He's on to something. He's on to something.
bad.
Of course, it's big. I would say so stupid. But it's like, yo,
Shit.
Zeke,
How did you do this last time, bro? Watching the
Hold on,
episode,
hold on.
I stopped at 30. I'm like, these niggas is fucked.
Who's from where?
from Yard. Remember in Yard, Zeke was from.
The bad man.
Yeah, I remember he made a man suck his own.
Holy.
Lucky you're not on. Lucky you're not on the mic. You guys, but you wanted to get us murdered. I don't know what's wrong with you, but it's
No. But again, that's what I'm talking about, though. Like, we know about certain things that go behind, whatever. But now when you're exposing it to like the social media world, I'll say that because people who know. But the social media world, they're gassing it on a little bit, and I just feel like it should be somewhat fair if the man them are doing the same thing with hip hop. Then the conversation should be like there's good okay, the way the conversations are being had, that's the problem. But these conversations that being are had around it need to be spoken about because if you're talking about the same thing that the hip hop guys are doing and this and that and the third, it's the same conversation should be having. That's all I'm saying.
But
And that's facts.
It should,
that's facts. You are saying some shit.
But it's brought up out of malice though.
Yeah. It's not, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's the thing. It's people. Okay, you have somebody with a platform, right? And you're doing your thing. It's entertaining. You know, you do your thing. You get a story from somebody, like a text message from some girl, right? You don't even know. You don't even have no evidence of anything. Not you know my story, but even other people. You might have evidence on one thing that's going around the dance hall that probably we all know. You know, out of respect. You know, because I know certain people. I'm not going to speak on their name because, you know, you have a platform. You're supposed to use it. And you're trying to be. I don't know if you're trying to be in the industry, but you're picking out people. That you don't know who are important to the industry, such as myself, right? And when you say certain things, other people that respect me, because a lot of people respect me, I respect them too, they're going to have something to say.
So can we get a hint? Like who? Like who?
You're so mixed. Continue what you're saying.
What?
Continue what you're saying, Tabby. It's so mixed.
Yeah, mix up. But yeah, it's like you get a story, you don't know where it's coming from, and you know, for me to be honest, like I'm not gonna speak negatively on the homie. You know what I'm saying? Because to be real with it, if you talk about a person, you talk about me, just like a man talk about you, and he has certain things that he's talking about you, such as yourself, you're gonna want to talk to him. You don't know, and he doesn't know you from anywhere. I'm not gonna go on social media and entertain. Like if I'm not gonna have a conversation with a man about other men. That myself is sus, my youth.
Pause.
Listen. Me and my friends, we don't discuss men. And I work with a lot of gay people. I'm a dancer. There's gay people, there's straight people. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. I don't care. I'm just doing my job. But you guys don't know me from anywhere. So if you call my name now, right? And I see you and I don't know who you are and you're on Instagram, so then I'm gonna want to call you. I'm gonna want to talk to you as a man. Like, I'm a dancer, right? Some of these guys are acting like gal coming on here. You know
Shit
what I'm
like
saying?
that, shit like that.
You don't need to, and I'm not saying he's a girl or fuck him or whatever. For what you said, it should be fuck you. But out of respect for your mom, it's cool. Whatever, because I understand. He said it's show business, not your business. Right? That's what he says.
Oh, that guy.
It's entertaining. To be real, it's entertaining. The show, like, it's entertaining. But if you're saying, and I told him, like, if you're saying something about somebody and you have the evidence, and I spoke to him, he said it, and you have the evidence, then you could tag Tabby Rockstar and say, yo, put it up, bro. I told him put it all up, but until then, you can't be saying these. And then he's just like, oh, I'm gonna take it down. There's no evidence here. Whatever, it's cool. Took it down. Whatever. And I respected that, but I didn't respect that the way that you did your job. And I don't respect people, first of all, and that's one part of it. Second part of it is because he's doing his thing. Social media, you want to get your clicks, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's entertaining, so I'm not gonna knock that. But when it's coming, and then it's like a girl now is coming on the next day, and she's saying my name like if she knows me. She doesn't know me from she doesn't know me from anywhere. And she's been proven to come on and do this. I'm not gonna say names, but she done this to a DJ that I know. Well, not that, but did something else. She said something about some serious things about another artist, which you guys all probably know. And then he came back and put the receipts, and she's lying on my name. So I don't know what camera. Is it this camera I have to look at?
That's your camera right
Camera I
there.
have to look at.
I'm not done.
All right. So I'm not even gonna say your name. What you need to do is actually, because I heard you're an artist, and this is to the girl who's speaking on my name. I heard you're an artist. Rather than trying to get people to listen to you by talking on my name, because I know I'm something in the city. I know I'm a choreographer. I do my thing. I do music videos. I tour. I leave the country. I speak to my friends when I'm gone. I come back. I party with people. I don't act like I'm better than anybody in the city. I don't go on like that. So you mentioning my name, trying to catch a buzz, what you need to do as an artist is actually work on your craft. Because you know what? People say, oh, Tabby Rockstar, the dancer, they say that because I work on my craft, because I'm good at it. You are not good at your craft.
That's called motherfucking
So that's
bars.
why you're going around talking people's name. That's how you get people to listen to you, so you could get a name. Stop trying to get a name off of people's name. I made myself in the city. I'm solid here. You're not. So keep my name out of your mouth, please. You're a girl, so I don't argue with girls. I don't even argue. You're a gremlin. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to argue with you. You just do what you have to do. Craft your music up. I think I have a tune that might be better than all your tunes. I'll leave that alone.
Do I
That's
know who
number
you're
two.
talking about?
I think you do.
Okay, we don't gotta say names, because I'm not here to disrespect anybody. I'm just here to say my little thing in it. And here's another thing. Could I look at the camera again? Okay. Number 3. People inserting yourself in mix-up that has nothing to do with you. If you are, like, I got love for everybody. Anybody that called me, everybody that in the video that said, Tabby, you're real, you're solid, I respect that. But don't mix yourself up in things that don't have nothing to do with you. Because what you're doing is you're entertaining shit from people on your page, and I don't know if it's a clout thing. You don't have to do that. Just like you guys, what people in the city need to do is, you want clout or whatever, work on your craft. You're a producer in the city, work on being a good producer. You're a promoter in the city, work on having better parties. If you're a rapper in the city, rap. DJ, we should be going to parties, hearing you kill the place. Stop this gimmick shit online. I'm a dancer. Dancers used to be gangsters back in the day? That's how it's looking now. Because some of you guys is coming on with this clout shit. Cut it out. I go to parties, I go around. I don't say nothing, you know. I'm the dancer. Everybody think I'm the dancer. It's cool. I don't say nothing. But at the end of the day, I'm a man. And if you call my name, I have to say something. And I should have started this conversation with saying, Pamela Donaldson, Mom, I love you always. I know you're proud. I love you. Tab, Wheezy, you already know what it is. All right.
Yeah, really quick too. I want to big up Judy. You already know.
Yeah.
Robert, you don't know, yeah, I'm saying. I don't really want to diss anybody, yeah, I'm saying, because I know everybody's parent situation is different and everything. But,
Yeah, I'm not dissing anybody.
But me, I am gonna diss homie still because okay, it's not even a diss because I just don't rock with him.
Right.
Like he's a piece of shit. It is what it is. But I'm a realist. He's entertaining as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna take that for him.
Right.
But there is certain things I just don't like. You shouldn't be bringing up family shit when your family ain't straight. It is what it is. But you brought up a good point that I can't even knock him. You gotta knock the people. Because if the numbers are there, he would have stopped.
Yeah, it's entertaining, man.
So if he keeps up what he's doing and people are still in tune with it, I mean, is he doing something? You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, what you're
yes,
doing-
the way he's going about
Right.
it, people are not gonna like it. But at the same time, people are tuning in.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
if they're tuning in, I mean, they got to think about themselves before they comment on
You're right,
anybody
but
else
they-
that
but
are
they're
there.
also, but they're also tuning in because you have this man's name attached to it. They're tuning in because you have this man's attached to it. They're tuning in. You're tuning in because you have that lady attached to it.
Of course.
Right? And it's cool, man. It's a good. People are entertained and stuff like that. And you know, if that's your route on the social media, then that's your route. But of course, any man is gonna say something, or I'm gonna have to say something to you if you're adding those type of allegations to it. You know what I mean? And I respected that he took it down, and then he put some shit back up. I'm like, all right, you know what? It is what it is, bro. You run with your stuff because I understand what it is. You run with it, you get your track, and then move on to something else. And then it move on to you beefing with the person who lied, and then this person lied now. So now you guys you're like, oh, fuck her now. So then why did my name have to, you know what I'm saying? Like you brought up my name just to get attraction, and then you cleared it up, it done. Because it's not believable, bro. Like it's me you're talking to, bro. Like, stop. You crazy? It's sick.
More times the reaction.
Yeah, it's
is
just-
what helps them. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you never reacted, but I understand you want to clear up your name receipts.
Well, I don't even have to, because there's not even no story.
But it's enough to make people think that there's a story.
Right. But you could think whatever you want about me. I don't care. You could think it. You can't say it.
I said because the same shit happened to me. Like,
Say
he
it to
came
me.
and did the same thing to me,
Can't
and
think
then
it. You
after a
just
while, I
can't say
started
it
to
to me.
realize what it was. Like I understand. It's just like it is what it is, man.
He
But
just needs to go ahead. Sorry.
I again, it's what I more wanted to ask you was like,
Yeah.
you feel like where should people draw the line with this social media stuff? Because I think like
I mean,
obviously with him, he doesn't care. He's gonna do him. But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
for other people
Doesn't-
that are coming out, like they might be inspired by him. They might be inspired by other people. Where do you think they should draw the line about things to talk about, people to talk about? Because
well,
like
I mean,
with social media, it's tricky,
social
right?
media is social media, but there's a right way and there's a wrong way. The right way, if you're gonna go that route, the Wendy Williams route, or the academics or wherever,
And that's facts.
have a story. Have evidence. Have story.
Yeah.
Don't just go off a text message what some girl is texting you, and then you turn around and you look stupid now because the girl, and then you catch up in an argument with the girl, and It's like, why did the story? Why you have to put my name in it? Just because you see me in a picture, bro? You know how stupid? You know how pathetic that is, bro?
You know, he's
Some
not
people in
the,
the city are pathetic, bro.
but he's not the
like-
only person that catches a story and tries to run with it, right? Without checking your sources. I think that's the one thing. These guys don't. They never went to school for this shit, so they don't know. You have to kind of be like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta check your shit. Like, oh, did someone told me this? Okay, where's the where's the proof? Where's the source? Give me evidence. Let me see,
We're not
and
in-
then report the story.
That's all.
Yeah, but I'm a choreographer, but I'm not a celebrity.
No, but yo, honestly, people that know.
Right. You know. If you know, you know. If you know, you do. If
If
you know, you know. I don't got to do that.
But sometimes it's just like giving just a little bit. Like, yo, Tabby was involved in this. People are like, what?
Right. Because it's a
doesn't even mean
surprise.
nothing.
It's like what?
Yeah.
Bro, you know much people like.
Because some people honestly just want to hear something negative about you.
Right. He got me lit in the city. I ain't gonna lie. He got me lit. I already been lit. Yeah, I already been lit. But he's like, but I don't like that he put it out in that way.
Yeah.
It's a social media way lit. Like it's different.
Just not a dirty way.
But
I mean,
again,
anyway.
Charlemagne always said it, bro. Once the lie is more entertaining than the truth, the people are gonna roll with the lie.
But
Word.
Because like, if I heard that, they'll
but you know what?
Like, because look at it, like, again, if he was sitting up there and saying, yo, the man's the best dancer out here, he's on tour with this and that and third, nobody cares. It'll be like, whatever. But now, no, they'll care, but it's not as much as him saying, okay, well, you did this to this person, you're involved with these people. Now
Like
it
when you hear a
becomes a
name.
story.
Like, oh, right.
because more and more people.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit
That
like
story
that.
itself is big, and then the more people you can attach to it, it turns to a bigger story that just keeps feeding itself.
Right.
Just like the Diddy thing, like, you know, then you hear about the game, then you hear about TD Jakes, then you hear about the boy from. It's like, yo, what? How much of these guys are Monty Man? Like,
Yo, everybody's about to
Yeah,
like no disrespect to no
100%.
no gay community or anything like that.
Where
But
the man's killing him in the dressing room, like, what? What is that?
Obliterating.
Straight murderous.
it's just and it's no disrespect to the community or anything like that. It's just my name is attached to it, and you're involving me in some type of mix that I don't really deal with. If anybody knows me, I respect everybody. But certain things I don't mix myself in. Anything that makes me uncomfortable, I'm this way. You get me? So I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's
People
just-
in Toronto, they need.
But-
if you want to get on, like,
That's not a regular.
homegirl, stop. Why are you doing that?
I don't even, it wasn't even entertaining. But
waste you.
I hope everybody gets the help that they hopefully want or seek for.
Actually, as you talk about help, can I turn the camera again?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Of
so-
course,
Right.
man.
So
It's your
you
time.
know, I am a professional choreographer. You know, I am a MC also, but full time I'm a child and youth worker. So some of you guys, I can help you. You know, I took psychology. I could give you therapy. I got medication for you. I'm a child and youth worker. I have a career, a job.
Lick shots.
And the crazy part is that certain things like this reach my job.
Of course.
Right? You know how you know how pathetic some of you people are.
But that's the thing I don't.
Like,
Because when
You see-
when
you
you
see
when
that?
you
I
start
have a
taking
career.
social media stuff and it starts evolving with people's real life and it starts like
Yeah.
with kids and other stuff, that's the shit is just like
yeah,
I don't like that, man.
yeah, it's
But
crazy. It's crazy.
the one good thing I will say that came out of this whole situation, is that motherfuckers are getting tested. Because a lot of you niggas are dirty out here, and a lot of you guys are getting tested. So that needs to happen. And I do hope homie does go to the doctor too. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, y'all niggas is dirty. Yeah.
Shit. Yo, keep that shit to yourself too, man. We don't want people.
No, they need to be clean. And if they're dirty, they need to let other people know that they're dirty.
No,
because fuck.
for sure.
Shit like that,
For
shit
sure.
like that, shit
But
like
you
that,
know,
shit
it
like
just
that,
got
shit
it just
like
got crazy. Like today, I've seen a couple of things. I'm just like, I'm not gonna talk about. I can show you guys after, but I'm not gonna talk about it. But I seen a couple of things going on. It's like every day for the past. Man, I had 7 days off work, man. But it felt like I only had like 3 days off because you know it's just like messages after messages after.
Oh, wow.
You know, doesn't stop.
I knew it was bad when my sister started messaging me. When my sister started messaging me, I was like, yo,
Yeah,
this guy. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, fam, go watch TV or something. Go let's play, fam. Come on social media,
Yo,
bro.
this
I'm
guy-
like,
I mean, that's the surprise because everybody, I mean, most people in the city, you know me. They know me. You know what I mean? So I could imagine the surprise if you heard none of that, boy. None of that, B. You know how much man gal I allow? Come on, bro.
at least we got that out the way to start the show.
Come on, bro.
Anybody else got anything
Come
on
on.
this?
Stop it.
No?
Cut it out.
Can we get our intro?
Cut it out.
Who has the phone? Who's loading up the tune?
It's me.
You have the tune ready, Bingo? You know what tune?
What's the track on?
The UK one that I was running.
Chippy? The chip?
Yeah.
Crazy. These guys need to work on their
Whoa.
craft.
I don't know if you wanna. Which chip one you wanna do? Which chip tune you wanna?
Oh, what's the first one you were playing?
The first one?
Yeah, before Jumpy.
The Skepta? Was that Skepta on it?
Yeah. Run that one. I haven't heard that in a minute. This still recording right now?
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll hopefully we'll cut this out.
That was sick. That was too.
Yeah, that song came out a few years ago. That's when they did the album together.
the album
Skepta,
together. We're
not done.
80s and Chip.
Wow.
I think it was
What's
the
it
album
called?
Insomnia or something.
Insomnia.
Like? Yeah,
Insomnia.
Wow. That's
That-
hard.
yeah.
That's
yeah,
hard. That's
and
hard.
again, you
Shit
don't
like that.
see
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit
That's
like
how
that.
it's
I guess it's a
song.
conversation. I guess maybe we can have it later, but like why I feel like the UK is just way more ahead of Toronto. Oh no, it wasn't a it was a documentary we were supposed to, or a content piece.
Hold that down. Hold that down. Hold that down. It's your boy,
Boss,
hold on. Oh, he blocked me.
Yeah.
You censored me, bro.
I did. He censored. He said, "Yo, he hit me to go."
Because he was saying it, but you were already pressing the buttons. You gotta relax with the buttons. Because he said it. I didn't know you were gonna press the button.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling him. He's too happy. He's trigger. The man's trigger happy. You know when you bring the youth. You know when you bring the youth, and you give him the gun for the first time, he's just busting in the air like,
You know
oh,
what? I got one eye here and one eye here. You see? Somebody say, "You're changing." I'm like, okay.
Okay,
Come on, this
reset.
again.
Reset.
It's your boy Gutsy.
It's your boy Vegas.
It's your boy Basmati Bigger.
Oh, that's it? Oh, nah, the other girl.
Oh well,
No, he doesn't.
all right.
Yeah, he doesn't say anything. It's the
I'll get it from
man.
that side.
It's the Madam Show. Showtime's here. Century's here. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys get merch. We got man them merch now. Yeah, I'm saying. Where did he get it?
I'll send the link somewhere.
The link is going to be in the description. Make sure you guys support. It helps the team. It helps us make the visuals look better. Helps us just go do bigger things, better things. So support us by getting the Mandem merch. More merch coming out. Run the front shirts and all them stuff too. You know what I'm saying? All them things is out here. But as you can see, you know what I'm saying? We've already opened up this great discussion with, who's a choreographer. I was going to say MC, man. He's a therapist, social worker, just a good guy, comedian, low-key, he's a funny guy too, yeah, I'm saying. We got this gentleman, Tabby Rockstar, coming through for the Mandem show. Can we give him a round of applause?
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for coming through. All of a sudden now Bingo doesn't want to press buttons.
Where's the round of applause?
Where's the round of applause?
I got you, yo.
Give him the round, guys.
He
Like that one.
He got the ladies. He got the ladies.
Yeah, he got the
Thank you for coming through. And what's crazy about this too, this was supposed to happen from last year.
Right.
But you know,
last year.
so I don't want people to think,
Think
yo,
that I'm coming
yeah,
on
the
just
drama's
the drama.
happening.
It was
We've
supposed to be
been
from
planned.
last
But it's
year.
like we've both been busy.
Right.
Our previous studio got shut down. Like, I'm saying shit's happened.
Right.
But yeah, so
traveling
yeah,
and shit like that. So
this it just made sense right now. Yeah,
Right.
the timing was perfect. But do you have any shout outs? Do you have anybody you want to big up?
yeah, for sure. I definitely let's start with big up my brothers, big up Tab, big up Wheezy, big up Mikey Mention, big up Chris, Nas. Yeah. We have to big up God, I know I'm forgetting about like
This guy is such a what? Roche. Big up Roche.
Yeah, big up everybody. Big up everybody. Big up Snoop. I know I'm forgetting people.
Snoopy.
Yeah, big up everybody. And big up anybody that called me, that showed me love. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know social media, you know how the thing go. But, you know, Tabby's good. I'm solid, always been solid. And these niggas ain't fucking with me anyways.
Anybody else? Shout outs? Anything? Anybody?
I'm only here filling in for 6 at 6. It's my second day. And back with you guys.
Don't
But,
say nothing to Bingo. I'm just being a don't say
Yo, shout out Kalani, shout out Ritz, shout out Gucci.
Yeah.
I want to shout out Brooklyn, but you don't post our shit, bro. What the fuck's wrong with you,
Hold on,
bro?
which Brooklyn?
Yo,
Real Brooklyn?
you gotta know.
She said we gotta send her some clips and she'll post.
What do you mean, bro? Anyways. It doesn't matter.
You know what it
He
is?
just hasn't been here for a while, so he's just getting some shit off his chest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's I make her feel uncomfortable because
Timestamp. What the hell does that even mean?
because we don't use honey pack, we use cordyceps now. Okay? And on top of that, listen. So I used to tell her this story. Back when we used to live in Village, right? She's like my first crush in life, like, you know what I'm saying? And then, so I told her the story and she's like, ew, like, you know? So, it's whatever, so. But I tell her.
The origin story,
Yeah.
bro. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my! Too much wine, fam. You need to slow down.
Say
I just
behind the
wanna
scenes is
get-
crazy.
Oh my
Bust
god.
our head.
Yo,
Behind the
this
scenes is crazy.
Oh, we need a behind the
she's
scenes,
good.
man. Do you know Brooklyn? She's also a dancer in the city.
Oh yeah, she used to
Brooklyn Honey.
Used to dance. Yeah, of course.
yeah.
Big up Brooklyn for
Brooklyn,
sure.
Brooklyn.
She does the TikTok things now. and the
Yeah,
talking.
yeah,
Big up
yeah.
Brooklyn. She used to dance for sure.
Yeah, shut up,
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
So take me back, Tabby. Were you born and raised here? Or?
Yeah. I was born and raised here in Toronto.
Okay.
But of course my parents are from Jamaica, so West End, Lawrence.
Okay.
Lawrence, that's my strip. So
I
yeah,
could've
that's where we're
sworn you were
from.
from the east, you know.
East. Oh, I used to be running around with mad skills.
Okay.
So it was the
Okay,
East.
those days.
Yeah.
How'd you guys
Yeah.
link? Okay, sorry.
Yo.
Go ahead.
No.
As a man from the West, how did you link up with an East dance group like Mad Skills?
East dance group, mad skills. Well, I mean, you know, back in the day, like the dancing thing was like it was the thing, right?
Yeah.
Zone 1.
Gutsy was dancing.
Jeez.
No sweat. Shout out
Yeah.
No Sweat, man.
Say what if I,
So
yo.
like, the madam didn't try to dance in the
knew it.
madam didn't practice either. You
I used
guys
to
didn't-
do it
Come on,
one,
back in the
two.
day.
I used to do a heel and toe still. Yeah, I did have a cold one. I can still do that.
I was the hip hop guy, so like you know what I'm saying. Shout out Penny, R.I.P. Blinks, R.I.P. Eve. You know what I'm saying. But like I was a hip hop guy in the group. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, No Sweat. Yeah, shout out No Sweat. Shout out Dainty
Airbrush,
Crime,
I
Mad
Seen,
Skill.
somebody from
Boneless.
getting his name too. Shit, he lives in Brampton. He was from No Sweat.
That's probably
Forgetting
for
his
the
name.
after. That's probably like after.
He was there when Eve. Everybody.
Oh
was
yeah.
big,
Well, Eve kind of took it over, to tell you the truth, because like the original
What's the original?
No Sweat was I want to say Penny, Blinkers, Eve.
Rest in Blinkers.
Yeah,
That's
R.I.P.
what-
Blinkers.
Yeah.
And there was somebody else. Was it Indian you maybe?
Yeah, but the
Or
long-
like Trini with the hair. Yeah. I forgot his name.
Starts with a K. Man. Have him on Instagram.
But yes, that he was a part. He was the originator,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then him and
yeah.
Eve kind of like moved on.
Right,
like,
right.
Penny and Blinkers
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
Barbara. So that's it. They
Yeah.
took it on and created
Right,
a big
right.
thing.
Penny
But what
and
if,
Big
even
Barbara.
that, because I used to always say that. I felt like the dancers
Yeah.
were the first people to really make it in Toronto.
Oh, 100%. I mean, back then we were watching like, I mean, I'm
BT
part of
Spring
it too,
Break.
but we were watching. Yeah, I was on B&T Spring Break with Mad Skills, but even before that, I was coming up a bit. I was still watching Ruckus. I don't know if you guys remember Ruckus, Ponytails.
Yes, of course.
Shaka. I was watching them. Mad Skills was lit. You know what I'm saying? And then when we were coming up, like other group, like as a beginner, like No Sweat was in there too. So,
And Dainty.
I remember.
Dainty Crime.
Yeah,
Can't forget Dainty.
Don't forget
I remember
Dainty.
those
Can't forget
still.
Dainty. And anytime I see these guys, I have to be. Anytime they give me the maddest respect. Everybody from anybody that I see, any dancer, they give me the biggest respect because I'm still doing it or whatever. But I have to give Dainty Crime, Mad Skills, Ruckus. Those are my three groups that kind of inspired
Shit like
me.
that,
Yeah,
shit like
kind of
that,
inspired
shit
me
like that,
to
shit
like
like
do the
that,
dance
shit like that.
group, do the dance
Yeah.
because I always could dance, but to do the dance group thing in the city, and it was the latest thing. It was
That's
the
what I
best time,
remember,
man.
I remember all
Best
these guys,
time,
fam.
man.
That's crazy. I remember
talent shows.
The talent shows at Scarborough Town Center and
Yeah, I
stuff.
did
And
one.
like, yo, we
Yeah,
would go
man.
there and they would be dancing and then a whole brawl break out and oh
Not gonna lie,
man.
people were scared of like I used to because I was playing ball before, right? But I used to be in Regent Park playing ball against Eve and a bunch of people from Regent. But enough people used to be scared. I'm not gonna lie, man. Of course. I used to rock the mall. I used to rock York the Mall with No Sweat sometimes or whatever. And enough people used to be scared of them, man.
Yeah, No
I've
Sweat.
seen things.
No
I've
Sweat used
seen
to, like,
things. I've seen things.
Yeah.
It became a thing where it was like, and two, we were such a brotherhood too, where we would all move together. Like, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Like,
right.
you wouldn't just get one person by themselves.
Right.
If you seen Eve with somebody. If you seen
Right.
Penny, most like you seen him with Blinks. Like,
Right,
you know what
right,
I'm saying?
right,
Like,
right.
there was always such a brotherhood behind it, man. And that's why, the dancer era. But yeah, you brought up somebody like Ponytail, who I feel like is probably the most legendary female dancer
Yeah.
in the city.
One of my favorites. Legendary.
It's hard to put on who's the best dancer, but out of those groups, Dainty Crime, Mad Skills, and No Sweat.
Hold
who is really-
on. You have to. I'm messing up. There's
There's
groups that
other
came after. You know what I mean?
School of Mayhem, I
School
believe.
of Mayhem. There's
Yes.
groups that came after
There's
that.
so many other schools, but
yeah.
so who was the legendary group though? Who, in your opinion,
And number one.
who was number one?
Of the era.
I'm gonna be honest.
Of the era.
I'm
Of
gonna be
that era?
honest. Penny to me was the best dancer.
Okay, let me tell you something.
I think Penny was the best dancer.
Penny was the best dancer in No Sweat.
No, Penny was the best
Here
dancer
we go.
in the city.
Here we go.
No, he wasn't.
But in my opinion, Matt Skills was probably the best
Yeah.
group.
Yo, he was
I'm
better
being
than
honest.
he was better than Deshaun.
Deshaun, I think so.
Shout out to my brother Deshaun.
I think so.
Shout out my dog.
That's my opinion.
That's my dog.
Because at that time, like I got like
just call him and
from
ask
what
him.
I see.
Because you have to-
From what I see, the top like when I'm this is early Tabby, not in
Yeah,
when
yes.
I'm coming up. Ponytails was mad.
Of course. You couldn't even talk to her.
And I used to see Penny in the parties and stuff. I was good with Penny too. Of course. He was sick. But Deshaun,
But niggas didn't want to battle Penny though. And Penny was bringing like who want to battle? People weren't. But Penny,
I would battle
and I'm not
any-
gonna
I
lie.
would've battled
I don't
anybody.
remember.
That's
I don't
me,
remember
but-
any
Yo,
Penny and
dice.
Deshaun battles. But
Yeah.
Penny, I can't. And maybe it's a bias. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bias. But I just remember when Penny. Maybe people were scared of him. I don't know. But like
Yes.
when Penny, that
Yes.
could have been a thing
Yes,
too. Now
it
that
was
I
a
think
thing.
about it,
It was a thing.
You know
If
what
you
I'm
never-
saying?
if you never knew him.
maybe yeah. If you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like. Penny,
him up.
he to me one of the top because I used
no,
to
he
fam,
was.
I used to watch him in Ponytail just going back and forth,
Yeah,
and I'm like, yo,
it's
like
true.
he's
It's true. I heard stories, but you know what? You're right. Penny was sick.
top five,
Remember, I told you.
top five in ever. I'm sorry.
Well, you
In the
like-
city, at least. Okay, not ever. In that era.
Because
Top 5 in that era. Top 5 in that era.
Reverse.
like
In our era of that back then.
okay, scratch me out. I'm joking.
No, but this is a little bit. I want to say this is a little bit before you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a little bit before me. That's like when I'm coming up. So my top 5 in that era. Okay. People don't be mad at me. I have to say Deshaun was there. Deshaun was crazy.
He's still sick.
Yeah, he still has it. Ponytail was crazy. Riddler from Dainty Crime.
Yeah, I heard about him. He's hard.
He was
homo.
one of my favorites.
Pause.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yo,
No. But
Yes.
yeah. She was brown.
She was the one that was in Sean Paul's
But
video.
that's-
Yeah.
No, that was Rihanna's main dancer for a while.
She knows.
She
She
was-
see her
she toured with-
ponytail and she remembers the
Oh, you
dance.
never did that? Do it?
Yeah, he did the ponytail dance.
Oh yeah, she did that in the videos. And then I got 2 more. Damn. Name some of the dancers.
You had Eve, Penny.
Penny.
Who did you say?
Baby K, the young
Baby K was
the white.
She did the splits and the Willy bounce.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
like her signature move.
That was in the video too. She did that
Yeah.
in the video.
I want to give some love to my West End
like her
girl,
only.
Chubby.
Chubby. Oh God.
You know,
damn.
Chubby.
Yeah.
Dance off.
Because
you
you're
know.
naming names and like my
It's
memory's
coming
like,
back.
Yeah,
now,
yeah, it's
right?
coming
Yo,
back.
the same thing
So
with me,
many.
fam. Like when
was
you said the shot, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, West End. And I'm thinking of like what
Other,
because I want
yeah.
to West End dance groups because I want to
Yo,
big them up. You
what-
know,
what was
Like,
it called?
Like we can't forget Roach.
What was it
Roach
called?
is fire.
Roach.
Yeah, Roach. Yeah, I remember Roach back in the days.
Hey, Roach is in my top.
And the boneless guy was.
Bonus.
Yeah, those what was that? What was those competitions called back in the days?
It was like
And then someone got like I think shot or
Shot.
something and they
yeah,
finished.
yeah,
it. What
yeah.
they call
God
it
damn
again?
it. God damn.
I used to watch those DVD.
I know.
What do they call it again?
All by Much Music. Swagger P or Swagger Right.
Swagger, right? Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Sean
That's-
Paul video.
yeah, at that time he was my young. He
Yeah.
did the thing. Rihanna.
Yeah, but he used to be a dancer.
He was in the Ponder Replay video.
He was
He was in the Ponder Replay video with us.
Swagger was nasty too.
Yeah,
It
he was
like
sick.
you
He was sick.
nasty.
I didn't know he
He talked
danced.
about it too. I think he talked
Yeah.
about it.
Didn't know he danced.
Yeah, he was a dancer.
Swagger Right was
That's
sick.
but
know him
that's
as a
what I'm
rapper.
saying. Like
know
I
him as a
don't.
rapper.
Sick.
That's why I used to say this all the time, and the man used to say I was crazy over the other platform and I used to say it all the time. Like the dancers had the first level of success. They were on BET. Like the only other person I really see on BET was Cardinal and fucking
Bishop.
Bishop from.
Oh yeah, Bishop.
But yo, can we
Yeah,
find?
Shockley's had it, but to
Section
see
6.
people, to see actual that, like
It was
bro,
a big thing. It was a big thing.
Mad Skills had their own like what do you call it? Like their own segment at the spring. Like they showed the dancers them just them dancing. They're doing their choreography. I didn't see no Toronto rappers doing that
Yo,
at the
what-
time.
Yeah, I went.
Isn't that like James
Are those ones still on YouTube? Those
you,
old dances.
you know what? I was
The
looking for
old like dance songs and like
Remember
like bird flu and shit like that.
Like the same tournament thing that they had. When the
It
guys,
might still be online.
Might be.
The what
What's it
am I
called
saying?
again?
You
The
guys?
competitions.
What is
I don't
it?
even remember the
It was the big competition.
Yeah,
We won
all
one
the
of them.
groups were there. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was a big one. There was one.
What was it called?
There was one that we lost, and then we came back, and then we.
No, it wasn't
God.
so.
Competition.
It was
This
like
is
an
gonna bother
underground
me.
thing.
But
Yeah,
you
This
got
is gonna
shot,
bother me when I
don't
go
worry.
home.
It's when you leave,
know-
we're gonna remember, or somebody in the comments is gonna be like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I wanna find those clips still. 'Cause I remember those big shirts.
competition where they guys gave you guys like $10,000 or something on St. Clair. It was like St. Clair just by Winona. There was like a Hungarian community center.
Nah, because more times than we
I
would
can't.
go, like as soon as no set would come, it would always be problems. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
These guys
Like,
used to tear up the talent
yeah,
show, bro.
there- I don't remember.
We're like, oh,
Fam,
shit,
it's
man.
rare
Here
to
we go
have
again.
talent shows. Like I remember the
Here we go
parties being good. The parties,
Oh, lit,
they
lit.
would finish. Like we would have it's just Shangri-La and all these different places.
Yeah.
Zone
Zone
one.
one, put the pasta,
Zone
pasta.
one.
Yeah, like those parties are good.
German squad.
But when they would have like anything at STC or something, it would be mash up. They would never finish the event. The event would always get shut down at some
bro.
point.
There's
Fam.
been,
Niggas just
like-
didn't know how to act.
Bro, I ran from at least gunshots like 10 times in my life. And there was the all age era. Bro, every time, bro.
All these friends were all
It was dangerous.
Do you think that there should be like a movie about this? Because I always say, not even a documentary. I always talk about how House Party was like a huge influential movie for hip hop in America. I feel like that Toronto dancehall house jam scene is like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was such a vibe that
Little X
nobody.
has to get involved.
Right.
But that's what I'm talking about. Even when he did that with the Sean Paul video, like I feel like that vibe should be told through a movie. Do you feel like that
That's
could be
what
done?
you should be doing.
It's true. It's
Yo,
true.
no,
Yeah,
X, if you're
it's
watching
true.
this, forget the Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Yo, get back on the
We should do
Toronto.
that.
Yo, that's what's
That's a fucking smart
Fact.
idea.
And you know what? It should be told. I mean, for us here in Toronto, because if you were coming up, and the rappers know, like, the dancers were they were the guys.
They were the
We were the
stars, yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
They
They put the basketball
didn't
guys
see
out of
it.
business still.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
So
Yo,
mad.
man used to get mad.
That's
Like,
fast.
So
you're
cheese.
going to dance because I used to ball too. My twin brother Tab, like he got a
Yeah.
scholarship, everything. One of the best players. I was one of the best players in high school.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
you have a twin.
I have a twin.
Yo,
Yeah, he used to ball. He used to ball
I
hard,
remember.
right?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Holy shit.
I think that story relatable anywhere because there's dancers communities in different cities. You know what I'm saying? Like San Francisco has a crumping scene. So like that, I think that element that we had in Toronto, I think it might translate elsewhere too.
Because I think it would be because again, look at the house party. Like they had the choreographed
Yeah,
dance
exactly.
in there. So I feel like even with Toronto, you have the bubbling up, you had the choreograph, you had dancers beefing with dancers. Like
This with
Baby kid with the splits.
Toronto,
it is a lot
if it
more.
wasn't for
That was the
dance,
one. That was the one. That was the current one. Yo, that was
most of your dancers would be
I'm telling you, man.
Facts.
If the dancers don't come, your dance
Yeah, your party's not
it's
even
true.
lit.
Your party's not
I
lit.
asked for permission, so my idea for your movie, instead of stomp the yard, is broke the drywall.
I was just thinking stop banging on the furnace.
Hold on, I got you. I got you.
I got ideas for days. Like you guys already know. Just find me the people. We can make it happen.
Somebody did come to me about a documentary that he was gonna do on it, but
A documentary be cool
Lil
Yeah.
X has
because
a jumper.
again, like we said, the eras of the dance. But I feel like a movie
Yeah.
of the dance.
I think a show.
Even a
fam.
show could work.
Little X, stop bang on the first. He's like, why didn't I think of that right now?
Because he doesn't have me around.
Robin Hood, chair, script.
Yeah, Robin Hood.
you guys watched that? You guys weren't feeling it.
I used to take. I used to take it in a little
I didn't
bit.
watch it. I didn't watch it, but I
Well,
heard-
I watched it. Like I'm a TV guy, so I
Nah,
watched
you
it. It had hope.
Yo, who's in there? Chromas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you watch it.
That's the only reason I watched it.
I didn't even watch it. But Chromas,
That's my hobby.
hey, big up, hey,
honestly,
big up
Chroma's not
Chromas.
the only reason why people watch it.
To be honest, I wish Chroma was the
I think no. I think no. I think a lot of people watched it thinking it was gonna be a Toronto show. Like that's why. That's one of the main reasons I watched it,
Stop
thinking it was gonna
banging
be
on
a
the
show
furnace.
around bingo. It was gonna be like a show centered around Toronto and like the culture.
Shits are wild.
Robin
Where it
Hood.
wasn't none of that. It was just it's literally
A
Robin Hood.
retelling of
Yeah,
Robin
of
Hood.
Robin Hood.
I mean, it's a TV show.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
TV show, 8 episodes, I
yeah.
believe.
Oh, okay.
But like by the second episode, man's like, yo.
Nah. By the third episode, but when you see Chromas, you kind of check out because I just feel like Chroma should have been.
Yeah.
She had
Then
one-liners.
you watch
fam.
it just to see the
She
chromas
had-
part.
She had
though.
one-liners.
She has,
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
one-liners.
You
just
watch-
one line and then gone.
Yeah, it's like,
No, she has one-liners. She has a bunch of them, but it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a bunch, like 5.
How's she do? Do you think
it's
she
like
did
you
a
watch
good
it for the chromas part and you're like, okay, next.
Good, but it's like
You can't. You know what it is? You probably don't believe it
I don't.
as an actor because
It's not
maybe
even-
you guys. I don't know.
I
you
watch
know her-
TV, so I know good
Yeah.
TV, and it's not to knock Little X.
Stop
It's just I
banging
just
the
feel like
furnace.
Little X just he was dealt a bad hand with that show
Maybe it's not
Yeah,
a bad
and he has done great work. He has done great.
because the
work.
show is
Well,
shot
I've
well.
never seen the show.
The
so
show
I
is
can't
shot
speak on
well.
it.
It has good things and good qualities to it, but like again, to me too, it's on global, so you're not. I don't expect him to punch out like a HBO show, like you know what I'm saying. Like I
Alright.
watch True Detectives. I be
Right.
watching like shows that are really like character development is on there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he had a chance to do something like Power, I feel like he would knock it out the park.
I feel like Globe was just like let's put a blackface in it.
That's
Blackface, like 11 p.m. blackface.
Just think about all the shows on Global, like Andromeda, Hercules, Xena, like
none of them shows.
come on, like you know what I'm saying?
Man wasn't feeling Xena.
I'm telling you,
Xena was
feeling
feeling
Xena.
Xena was
lit. Xena was good. I like
Warrior
Hercules and
Princess.
Xena. I can't even lie. I like those shows.
I like her brethren. I like her sidekick.
The blondes.
I like the blonde thing.
Yeah.
Then Sunday he would come on.
Acting back then, we realized how shit it was now because the actors nowadays are so.
Yeah, like you watch Power Rangers. Power Rangers, a kid. Oh my god. Then you watch it, it's like, oh god.
I know, you're
It's
right.
like, Putties explode. Like what?
I know. Putties explode. Black guy dancing.
Yeah, punch you up. Like,
Great dancing while
Power Ranger has copied the original Power Ranger movie.
You're right.
Mighty Morphin.
Yes.
Mighty Morphins were the best.
Original.
Ever.
Original.
Everything they did after that stuff it
Was
like
whack.
they
They-
make money.
You're right. They went to
Kids like
space.
dinosaurs, Power Ranger dinosaurs. If kids were really into pizza, they would have made pizza the fucking Power Rangers.
Well, it was a money grab after.
It was
It was a
the
money
shit.
grab.
yeah.
When they went to
Super money
space
grab.
and all these things, I kind of
Idiot.
Yeah, he's a,
So take me back,
Yeah.
Tabby.
Yeah, what's up?
What was the first song or music video you're like, you broke out your first dance move and you're like, yeah, maybe I could be good at this dancing thing? Do you remember even like when you're like, yeah, I could take this thing serious?
Well, I mean, even before the dancehall thing, it was like Michael Jackson for me. I was always watching Michael Jackson, watching his videos. You know, the kid that's in front of the TV show.
spinning
And
around.
all that. I was that kid. But then you get older, you stop a little bit, play ball, but the video that got me, that kind of got me. Music always had me, but the video that kind of got me was the "Give Me the Light" video. That was like when I was like, "What the hell? What people from Toronto in this video? Sean Paul, and they going crazy?
Yeah.
What dance is that? I need to know this. I need to know that. It's crazy."
Even Ace,
how
yo,
many
shout out
hours-
Ace too, yo.
Yeah. How many hours did you mimic some of these moves to get them perfected?
Shit.
You did 100. What is it? Do you got to be 100 hours at something to be
a professional.
to be a perfection in that?
Oh yeah, hours. Because when you're dancing, it's like you're not even thinking about it.
Yeah,
like if you love it so much, you hear music or whatever in your room or whatever. You practice in front of the mirror. You dance. You're just gonna dance. I used to go out to the all age parties all the time, right? So there's music there. I'm gonna dance. The more you dance, the better you get. You know what I mean?
Practice
Facts.
makes
Yeah, I know.
perfect.
You just wanted to be one of the top dancers in the city, you know, just to be known. You do it for free. You know what I mean? Back then, you do it for free just to, you know.
It's so crazy that you speak about that because I wanted to talk like for so long you did the dancing like, well, at least for our era, the dancing thing was honestly a clout thing.
Yeah.
So like you would try and get in a music video to try and get paid. There wasn't really options really out there to get paid like that for certain dancers unless you were building a choreographed dance. Like
Right. Because there's like back then, like you had some artists come in here, but you have artists coming here not for the dance hall and thing. They're coming for like the hip hop and the commercial stuff, right? So you have the limited X videos coming here, the Sean Paul 1-2 videos back then. You know what I'm saying? Which makes it limited to if you're the top dancers or whatever and you're known, you're gonna be in the video. You know what I'm saying? So
and you probably weren't even getting paid though. Some depends.
like I wasn't in the Give Me the Light video, but yeah, there's I believe like some people didn't even get paid for that video. But it works out in the end sometimes. Sometimes it's, you don't always look at the money. Sometimes you have to look at the opportunity that you have.
I see the exposure.
The exposure. You know, when you're coming up. But now it might be a little bit different because we have social media, so it's so easy. You know, you got gangsters doing TikToks more than me. I'm not even. Niggas doing this and then. Like, all right, bro. I didn't know you dance. It's all good. It's all good. No, everybody should be dancing. Dance is love. Dance is love. So
I want to
love
ask, back in your day, like, or back in our days, the inspiration, like, where did it all start from? You know what I'm saying? Was it inspired by, like, say, Bogle or,
yeah.
or you know what I'm saying? Where did it come from? Like, you know, like, because I felt like it just happened out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Just the
right.
dancing element of, you know what I'm saying? And everybody wanted to be a dancer. Like, I
Right.
shout out Back on Tracks.
Then pass
you know what I'm
the
saying?
DVDs, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's just
we used to
like,
watch them.
like, where did the inspiration come from as a Canadian? Like, you know what I'm saying? Where do you feel? Where do you feel?
Well, for me, inspirations always was Michael Jackson for me. That's what started me dancing. But I think in the city, it was because Toronto is such a Jamaican culture. You have the music that we listen to, and then you find out, oh, this artist did a video here, and we have dancers that you talk to are in the video. You're like, what the hell? So then it becomes a popular, because at a point in the city, like dancing was popular than rapping. Yeah.
It was.
Like, you know how much rappers I see used to get booed at talent shows because nobody wanted to
Even
listen to
nobody
them.
wanted
to
They
listen.
just wanted to see the dance groups,
Yeah.
right? So I think that as kids, you follow whatever you see, something you follow, whatever the trend is for kids. Like right now, it's social media and TikTok for the kids. Here in Toronto back then, for us, it was the dancing, the music, the dancehall, seeing dance groups, seeing the girls scream your name and shit like that. Or hearing them, you know what I mean? It's like,
True.
yeah, and Bogle inspired me, dancehall, right? And then I had a manager. His name was Trevor Brown. I forgot to shout him out, but big him up. Trevor Brown plays a big part in everybody. If it wasn't for Trevor Brown, Mad Skills wouldn't be Mad Skills. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He's the one who set certain things. You know, Trevor Brown is like my mentor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I learned certain things from him on like because we were my group after was the Baby Boys, right? That's the number one group. But anyways, we weren't a dance group like Mad Skills, Rated, big up Rated too. School of Man, those were dance groups. We weren't a dance group. We were a dance company. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? We're a company. We got paid. We had bank accounts. I made sure all my dancers got paid. Trevor. Big up Birdie too.
Yeah, Birdie too.
Big up Birdie. That's the guy.
So what's the business of dance look like? Like, cause like everybody sees dancers and like, you know, we all know that you have to dance your ass off at competitions and stuff. But what does the real business of dancing look like? Like, how do you get on pay for these videos or go on tour with an artist? Like,
To be honest, it's just like basketball. You know what I mean? You have to put in the work. You have to get good, and then at a time like this, it's kind of social media helps where you have to be kind of get like seen. You know, I would tell dancers to work with, try to, talk to choreographers, try to work with them, and put yourself into different rooms. You know what I'm saying? Because choreographers always have gigs, right? And they can't do it by themselves. They need the dancers, right? So I think it's a thing of working on your craft and not kind of depending on just to be seen on the phone, right? Because anybody could do a TikTok, but the real dancers, the real people know the real dancers, and those are the people that are going to get the jobs, right? Can't forget about Luther Brown too. Luther Brown's from Toronto, and he's the biggest.
Luther, that lives in LA?
Yeah,
that
shout
big
him
up
up
Do That, right?
from Do That. Yeah, big up Do That too. Big up
Luther
Do That.
Brown's a
Big up Mark.
monster.
Big up Touch.
Luther
Luther
did
Brown
the-
is the number one.
Hold on.
Brown.
Don't even say anything.
Number one.
Luther Brown, he did Cameron and fucking thing, Mace, Horse and Carriage.
Oh, yeah,
Video?
sir, you're listening.
Which interview you watch?
No, listen to that, y'all. I'm a journalist. I listen. You know what I'm saying?
My boy was on the phone with me.
Like, how you know that?
The owners of Do That, and he was talking about that shit. And this asshole was beside me, so that's why I said it. But no, Luther Brown actually did the Daddy Yankee thing in Puerto Rico.
Right. He does the whole his what do you call it? His shows and shit all around there. He does, bro. He does Janet Jackson,
Yeah, man. Luther Brown.
What?
Luther-
Janet Jackson?
bro. Luther Brown is like
That's big.
he's the guy. So for me as a choreographer coming up, like I will call Luther just to see, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? You know what I'm saying? Because every person's at a certain level. I grew.
Yeah.
I'm at a certain level, but there's still people that I still look up to. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And Luther Brown is one of the people that I look up to.
Still-
He's the
and
one
still growing.
Yeah, Luther Brown is the one person that I seen that made me. I was like, I want to be respected like that. I want to go. You know what I mean? He's the one. But in what I do is different because he does the hip hop commercial. I do the
So that's
dance
what I'm talking
opera.
about. Like, so when you see like, with hip hop, there's such a huge market for hip hop.
Oh, huge.
You know what I mean? Like how, because reggae must be, it's still big, but it's still a smaller pool.
Right. You don't really see artists hiring any male
Yeah, yeah,
dancers. You'll see females, much less Mr. Vegas taking me from Toronto all around the world. Guy, you don't really see that.
Yeah.
I can name like Ponytail. She did like Sean Paul and stuff. There's other dancers doing stuff, but on the reggae tip, like no, you don't really see that. You don't really get the opportunity. So that's why I'm blessed.
How did you link?
Sorry. Do you think Ponytail probably had the biggest opportunities in Toronto?
No,
As a dancer, no.
no. She. I
There's,
have to tell you
like-
the truth. She doesn't get her flowers the way she should.
Yeah.
She does not.
There's-
Broski, Ponytail's a legend. Well, at least to us,
she's
she's
a
a
legend.
legend. But if we ask regular people, they don't know who the fuck she is, fam. But I'm pretty sure now this interview will bring back in Ponytail.
Yeah,
if you're
I have
out
to.
there,
I love
I'll
Ponytail.
let the man them come through. We need to holler at you. But Ponytail's a fucking legend
She's
out
a
here.
legend.
But she gets no love. They give no offense to the other one, but they give another lady all the love, to tell you the truth. There's another lady that does, I believe she does a lot of choreography out here.
Oh, Tanisha Scott.
Tanisha Scott.
Oh my goodness.
Dope lady.
I
No,
forget.
yeah. Dope lady
Can't-
too. Like no,
Yeah,
and
but
no
I'll get to
disrespect to her.
Tanisha Spot.
She's dope. She's dope. But I feel
that's
like
Rihanna.
She's 6 still.
yeah. So I just feel like when it comes down to that, when it comes to female dancers, it's Ponytail. Not even close.
Oh, dancers.
But no, maybe because she didn't choreograph enough, or maybe I don't know what happened.
You know what it is?
But
I've been around when Ponytails get
of course.
calls from.
Yeah. She was in videos. She was doing her thing, but Tanisha Scott was also doing her thing.
Of
And she
course,
was the
of course.
choreographer doing for Sean Paul and stuff. She was pretty much the plug. Tanisha Scott was. Everybody else was. Huh? Yeah, I think she was. Yeah. She was the part to do that, and that was like even before my time. But
might have to holler at
she's the
do
one
that.
who she's the one who kind of like put me onto to certain things. Like she's nice. Like she's like, oh, I seen you in this video, and she's like, yo, I want you to do this video. I can't tell you what it is, but I need your help or whatever. And the video ended up being the
Rihanna?
Drake and Rihanna. Yeah, she put
The
me
one
just
that
like
they did that real jerk.
Yeah, the work.
Work.
Yeah. She hit me. Yeah.
So
Wow.
technically, That's a hip hop company, right? We're talking. Is that what they are?
It's a dancing choreography.
It's a dancing career. Okay.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter what the
Genre is.
but they're mostly focused on hip hop.
Right.
Okay, but your focus is on dance.
My
right?
focus is on dance.
So don't
and I
don't you
do,
think that's a
Afro too.
disadvantage then? Like if
Yeah.
everybody, if the bag is hip hop, why haven't you fused or developed
But
into that?
sorry to cut you though.
Uh-huh.
He has, because if you probably don't even know, he's a part of a very viral hip hop song or hip hop dance at least in the city from one of our alumni.
Who? What? Who?
Oh, you don't even remember it? Let's get it. Yeah, money. Let's get it. That's money. Yeah, get it. Yeah, money. Young nigga put in work. Young nigga put in hand.
Blocker.
Oh, wait, why you did that?
The barbershop thing. On the head of the line. Because I was gonna infuse that in.
I did like
Oh,
me and
okay.
Blocker we're good, man. I
Shit
did
like that. Shit like that.
I did like how many
shit like
videos
that,
of this?
shit like
I
that,
probably did
shit
like
like
6
that.
of this guy's videos.
Oh,
Did you do the other one too?
7
I thought you made
videos.
it himself.
I did the one in the
It was I had a YG blocker. Like, yeah.
No, don't get it wrong.
I'll play.
Don't get it wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, you see Blocker on set with Blocker, he's an artist. Trust me, I work with artists, but he's an artist
Yeah.
that he'll come with ideas. He'll be like, yo, Tabby, we're gonna do this, and he'll come with this.
Okay,
Because he's
that's
fly. I
cool.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
his ideas is it's crazy.
Nah,
But to
yeah,
me-
he
that guy's
has
so
it
creative,
still.
bro. That guy's so creative.
To me, the disadvantage, or I'm looking at it as, how do you even think of to do hip hop? Because dancehall, I feel like, I don't want to diss it, but I feel like it's easier to get into a rhythm, to do a choreo for dancehall and stuff.
Yeah.
But for hip hop, to get those dances down, like, you feel like
big
it's
time.
harder to do that more than it is to do a dancehall choreography?
I think it works the same with any genre. I think if you're comfortable with doing hip hop and you're a hip hop dancer, that shit comes easy. I know shit looks hard or whatever, but that shit comes easy with you. Obviously, with like rehearsing and stuff like that. Same with like even Afro. Like I do Afro too. I do dancehall, but same with dancehall. It's like I might do dancehall, it might be easy for me to do a move, but if you put like some person that does hip hop, they're gonna look kind of different. You'll be like, oh, you're struggling.
Like,
you don't really have the style.
Stiff.
You know what I mean?
Stiff.
So it could work both ways. But yes, there is way more money in like hip hop than that. So you just
All right.
it's limited for us,
Well, I
but you
got
just
a
gotta be
question.
good.
My question.
But it's more opportunities though. So
Way more.
opportunities, obviously there's more bags.
Right. And we're guys, so
That's true.
That's a
Alkaline and these guys are not gonna have an artist behind them. But Mr. Vegas makes music, and big up Mr. Vegas wherever you are. Still, always, Mr. Vegas has music that girls dance to, that your mom could listen to, that everybody could listen to, dance to songs, and he's still making dance songs. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So question. All right, who made up that dance by Block? Was it the Money Walk or Blocker Dot Walk?
Money Walk. I was supposed to be in that video, but I wasn't. That's Block of them, and the kids.
All right,
kids
I'll
like
put him
that.
back up. All right.
He's trying to Block, he's trying to take it away from me.
I'm just saying.
But
Block
talk
is
more
shit.
about Mr. Vegas. Like, how did
Yeah.
you guys even link up? Like, where was the link up with that? Like,
For Mr. Vegas,
were you nervous? Like, just even being that? Like,
how it happened was his big up Francis management. Francis management's from here, but and he does like the dates and shows and tours for Mr. Vegas and different artists like sometimes Shensia. He did Burna Boy before, like management. But big you up, Francis. You already know. Sometimes we fight, but you already know it's all love always. He was shooting a video. It's called like the Dancehall Dab, whatever. And then Francis, he was around like our era, going to the talent shows. Everybody's going to that, and he know me and he just know that I dance. So he's like, "Yo, Tabby, Mr. Vegas here. I want you to choreograph this video, Dancehall Dab." So I didn't even ask. I didn't even give a price or anything. I didn't even ask about that. I was like, "All right, opportunity, let's go." I was thinking to that, but I said no. I didn't even get that. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do the job, right? It's not the first video I did, but I'm gonna do the job. So I did the job. He liked it or whatever, and then he's like, oh, he's going on tour, and this is like probably 7 years. This is 7 years ago, right? And then he brought me on tour by myself as a dancer. So I went to a bunch of places, and then stopped for some years. And then I believe he wanted dancers. Francis had the idea to have his set. He wanted to add dancers to his set, and he wanted me to choreograph the whole set, the whole set.
the whole time he's out there singing.
Yeah,
everything.
so you know, you have certain songs because he'll go into like a, you know, I Am Blessed bag. He'll go into the reggae bag. He'll go into like even like soca. You know, his show is like, bro. Our show I have fun every night. Mostly every night that I'm performing, we have fun. Like that guy's funny, man. If you ever see his shows, man, he'll pick up like the biggest thing in there. And what he does all the time, every time in Vegas, you need to stop this, man. But he'll look for like the biggest thing in the crowd, and he'll be like, Tabby, go get her. I'm like, what do you want me to do with this? Right? But you know, I do my thing. I just come up with things on the spot and stuff. Yeah. But one time we were at I want to say Kitchener, and there was one old. He brought up all these girls for the bucket down.
Yeah.
And there was
White things.
Yeah,
I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Not here, but I'm seeing it.
Yeah. But here it is. He brought up the white things. Why are you saying it like that?
Bro,
you're making me sound bad.
I remember
he trying to say
timestamp.
Spider Bifford.
Caucasian people. And then he brought up this one black girl. But black girl had this old lady. She had one tooth, bro.
Oh.
He had one too. Yeah, hear him. Tabby's wife in the show. In the show. I'm like, no, you didn't say that. Tabby's wife, come here. Like, yo, Vegas is a funny man, but I have to big him up anywhere because so that's how we kind of linked. And after that, I did a show in New York, like it was New Year's. It was crazy. It was at New York, and then it just kept going. I kept last summer. No, the summer before that, he had me on tour, so I went from Europe, everywhere, places from Trinidad to Curacao to Germany, Paris, Belize.
Yep.
Everywhere, man.
You
Everywhere.
ever get homesick? Like, and is it hard to tour like do you ever say I'm sore or that's like I don't want to?
Yeah, it could take a toll on your body because you're out. I mean, you're up in the morning. I mean, you're traveling, playing. You get to the destination. Now it's like I'm figuring out. Okay, when is the lobby call to go to the venue? To do like the stage run. Stage run. So you go there, you do that. I see the stage, whatever. You come back. In the midst of that, I have to rehearse with the dancers too. The stage rehearse and make sure everything is good. So you do that. You go back to the hotel. And you're not really eating good because it's like whatever fast grab. So you're eating like shit. Go back to the hotel. Change for the night. Go and do the show. Great show. After the show, you got your bottles. You got everything. Good time. Next day, you get home at like early morning flight.
Yeah.
Do it all over again. So you can imagine it's always like go. Sometimes you get days off, but it's a go.
Is it hard like maintaining the dancers sometimes?
The dancers?
Yeah, because you're the choreographer, right? But you have to make sure the dancers are always on point.
Yeah. And then I'm working with dancers from all over. So I work with I have dancers here, some shows here. I have dancers in Miami. I have dancers in New York. I have dancers in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I have dancers in France.
Nice.
That's big still.
Yeah.
Oh, so you never really
You're not traveling.
They're staying in.
No, we did have some dancers that travel with us, but then we have like a core team too that are in different places.
That's smart.
And then they even travel to like Europe with us, or you know what I mean. So we work like a team. Obviously, we have.
You mentioned you have to do a stage run. So and this is a stupid question, but like every stage is different. So you have to kind of figure in your brain like placement and
exactly.
Just explain that to to
So
people,
So when you get to different, it could be like a different venue. It could be like an inside venue. It could be like a huge festivals where it might be one stage. A festival might have a stage here and then have a little stage here and then have a little stage here and some shit up here. Right? Each time you go there, you look at the stage and you're like, okay, what can I do creatively just to, make sure that everything is covered. And then you just kind of like run that with the dance. So you kind of like have to think on the spot because it's not like a Chris Brown where you have like the same type of
setup
everywhere you go on your tour, right? It's
Yeah.
like different festivals, different stages, different. You know what I mean? So you
But bigger
kind of
artists would have like a set tour where you bring their stage and like bigger artists like Beyonce and them would have a set. So
like
the
they
stage ever's changing.
right. They were night after night. They were probably doing the same. Back to back to back to back to back to back.
But actually, that's better for you though, if you're not doing the same thing every night because that keeps you creatively like.
Yeah, and it's the genre we're in, right? It's like dance all right. So it's kind of like raw. So it's like he can't do a set list, everywhere he goes. Like he's so creative with it that he has to see what's going on with the crowd. That's how the dancehall thing goes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever the crowd is, where he thinks it's gonna go, that's where he goes in his music. And I have to be alert just to be like, oh, he went here, then I have to do this. You know what I mean?
That's
That's
crazy.
sick, man.
So Dwayne brought up something about the dancers, which is interesting to me. What do you do when like there's a mess up? Because a lot of times people will like, they'll forget their dance steps. Like, what do you tell them, or how do you tell them to catch back on? Or have you had a time where it's just like, you just couldn't get it that night? Do you like completely just leave the stage and let the other team take over? Or you just see somebody and him or her, they just don't have it? Like that night, do you just try and get them out the way and just be like, yo, tonight's not your night?
Right. You have good nights and you have bad nights. So like, most of the times it's good nights, to be honest.
You're doing the same thing over and over.
You're doing the same thing. Most of the time it's good nights. But yeah, to be transparent, like sometimes, as a dancer, it's like you're focused on, of course, you might you mess up and you whatever. It's in your head, so you just catch it back up. It's like if you're rapping a lyric and you know the lyrics, like Biggie's Juicy, you could catch it up at any time because you probably know all the words, right?
Yeah.
But the way that I communicate to my dancers, like I talk to them, like, yo, we need to be cleaner. You need to rehearse when you need to rehearse. Not just on tour, like just any dancer, like you know what I'm saying. Like most of the dancers know how I am. Like when it comes to my stuff, I mean business. Like it has to be the way that it doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be perfect to me. You know what I mean? It has to be perfect to me, and I like to cater to the crowd. Right, because my style as a choreographer, if I you have dance shows where choreographers go and present their work, right? Yeah. So like when I present my work, there's not a lot of people doing the dance or Afro, even though the Afro right now is like so popular. Everybody is doing it right now. Yeah, it's all over TikTok and stuff. But the way that I set up my thing is like I like to get the crowd in. Now, my last one, I like to get the crowd involved, like a different experience. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I show you guys one of my shows, you would understand what I'm talking about.
I get it. I seen it. It's just like you have kind of one of those. I seen Specs doing it kind of thing where it's just like, well, I guess that's a little bit different where they have people. It's like you're training them pretty much how to dance and shit like that.
Well.
But like I see the training dances. You've done some of those, no? Like
what do you mean?
Where you're on stage and you're showing them the moves.
Oh, you mean like with the kids or yeah, like workshops. And I definitely done that. I still do that. I get hired by people and to teach dancers and stuff like that. Studios, I do that too. So I don't just do like most of the dancers here in the city is teaching. They're gonna either find a studio to teach at, make their money, or they're gonna get hired by the studios, whatever.
Big up my boy Yannick.
Oh yeah, big up
Yannick Francis. Yeah. I seen him trying to do his thing too.
Snap too. He does his thing too.
So you've worked like Mr. Vegas, one of our alumni too, Anissa Badshaw.
Okay.
And Pompete. Gymnastics. I'm saying gymnastics.
Oh yeah, big up Anissa. Wow.
Yeah.
That was this year, last year.
Yeah, last year. Is there a cap for you at this moment? Like, because Drake, everybody that you had, how much bigger is your success? Like, what more can you do from this dancing? Because you seem like I would say you're one of the most successful dancers in the city.
Thank you, bro.
So, like, what more can you do, or what more would you like to do out of your dancing career?
Yeah. I wanna
I hear that, but Luther don't got Drake.
I know he got. And it's different.
I hear that, but he don't have. But
Luther is choreographing for Janet Jackson and all these people, Nicki Minaj.
It's not Drake though.
But I'm not choreographing for Drake. But
you're in a Drake music video.
I was supposed to hit his tour though, but.
So that would be.
That would be dope. But it was through the tour, but I was at that time, I think he was on tour with Future. So they already had male dancers.
I see.
Right.
Yeah.
But big up.
And then the It's All a Blur tour was just him kind of by himself bringing out people. It wasn't really like dancers and shit like that. The one he did with 21 recently.
Yeah, that's not no dancing thing. I mean, he'll have some girls and stuff like that, but big up Aubrey, big up Drake,
But that would be on your bucket list, is to go on tour with him.
To be honest,
this might be it. At the moment,
to go on tour with Drake is like, I mean, if it would be dope if he had a record that made sense, of course. You know what I mean? He's a cool guy. It's not like I don't know it.
You could come out and do a choreograph for one dance if he ever decides to. Even if he ever decides to come out with that music video.
You know what I'm saying? You want to know what's crazy? I got picked for that music video, but there was a one dance audition, but it didn't end up happening. I know he came up with something else on it, but yeah.
So-
I went to audition for that.
So there was a one dance music video that never came out.
It wasn't done. The music video wasn't done. There was an audition.
But it was like put together, but the music video was never done. 'Cause I even heard that there is a music video for it, but it was just scrapped.
Oh, okay.
I don't know though. It could have been a lie.
No, from what I remember is I remember going to the audition with a bunch of dancers, and yeah, so we went there, got it, and then I don't think I heard anything about it.
Yo, Drizzy, why would one your biggest
years
song
ago.
ever doesn't have a music video? That's crazy.
He can drop
one
a
of the
video
biggest.
anytime.
One
He can
of
drop
the
a video anytime he
Nah,
wants,
but
though.
big
That's
up.
the
And
beauty.
that's the beauty of it. He could just drop it out of the blue and it would blow. It would just skyrocket right back onto number 1 on billboards. and everything.
1,000%.
But big up Drake and big up TV Gucci too.
Ah,
Big up.
Gucci.
Have to big up.
That's the
Gucci.
guy.
Did you do
That's
Bora
the
Bora?
guy.
I am Bora Bora when I'm bored.
Swish. I scored.
Did you do that one?
No, I wish. That's my shit. Yo, see, Gucci, that's my shit, bro.
Drake did that one, I think. Too.
Yeah, Drake was in there.
Drake did that
Drake was
video,
in there.
everything. Yeah, he produced directed the video.
Drizzy. Yo, Gucci should have had me in there. That was a
Hello?
big tune. I love that tune.
Would you choreograph for like a Spanish artist?
Yeah, on like a reggaeton tip.
Or reggaeton or you should ever do it, like a Bad Bunny song or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Fucking nuts. That.
Yeah, because that
Oh, is that
The,
TikTok song?
the Monaco song, he had what?
That song's hard.
That's crazy.
I feel like that bread would be different for you. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
with
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bad Bunny and shit like that.
Yeah, his record with Drake's
Shit
record
like
with
that.
Bad.
Shit
I
like
like
that.
Drake's
Shit
record
like
with
that.
Bad Bunny.
Shit like
It's alright.
that. Shit like that.
You guys heard it
Yeah,
on the album?
I like the Booker T the one though. I like Bad Bunny song solo. Every solo Bad Bunny tune, I don't know what the fuck he be saying, but that shit's fire. It's
Probably
fire.
like that. You probably like the beat too.
Yeah, the woo 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 and all that stuff. Every time I hear it, it's fire, fam. Hold on, and he just be saying, but it's
fire.
his voice. No, it's his voice. No homo.
Yeah.
He has
a voice.
He doesn't like you hear certain. You hear certain. No offense to the Spanish Latino community, but you know they're a little bit high pitched. He has that one concero, It's just like it's not like a boss, fam. It doesn't look like it.
What's that? Say that word.
Pick them up,
No.
man.
Who would you not work with?
Wow.
Because the reason why I asked this is because I seen a clip the other day and they were talking about why who sings Pump Up or Pum Pum?
Sizzler.
SZA's not invited to Sting anymore because he sings his homophobic songs.
Oh.
So obviously, working with somebody like SZA, I doubt that. I don't know. You could probably figure it out. But to work with somebody like SZA, that would obviously hurt you because then he's working with people that, offending the homophobic community and stuff like that. Do you look about stuff like that when you're working with people?
No, for me, when I'm working with people, I work with anybody because it's not like if you have a job and say you work for TTC and there's a gay man that works for you, you gotta quit your job. No, right? So for me, it's just work, right? And then I'm in the dancing scene, so I'm not a part of the community, but I respect you guys or whatever, and I work with you guys, and I don't discriminate. I don't care about your sexual orientation. I don't care about that. I'm here
5, 6,
to
7, 8.
But it's not even. I'm not
exactly.
even speaking about from the
That,
sexual
yeah,
perspective, sexual
I work with
orientation of
anybody,
anybody. I'm more speaking of SZA now. Would you work with SZA knowing that he's getting a lot of backlash and he's
Oh yeah. That has nothing to do with me.
okay? No. I'm just no. But at the same time, he's still
Right,
as a
yeah,
dancer. You still have a brand.
Right.
So him working with SZA could possibly hurt his brand. It could, fam.
But you know what?
Depends.
That's how the the dance hall community is already set up that way, where they're not running with certain things like they're not listening to Lil Nas X be like it's not happening. You know what I mean? And not to say that I wouldn't. There's certain if I'm not comfortable with something, I'm not doing it.
Lil
You know
Nas
what I'm
X
saying?
comes to you right now, $1 million. Come choreograph my thing.
I'm back.
No,
Choreograph it. I know you would.
no,
I'm interviewing the
no.
nigga.
You know what?
Interview.
You know what? Like if it was.
All right.
If you're doing like a video and it's just a normal video and stuff like that, I don't care. But if you
If
like,
you want
no,
to-
it's no disrespect, but he knows what he's doing. those
Yeah.
videos you have the naked guys.
Yeah,
and you have
yeah,
this-
yeah,
it- that's a little bit too much for me.
no.
I feel you.
And it's
Like-
not that I'm discriminating. It's just it's a lot. I don't need that.
All that sweat.
Sorry, brother. I don't need
I
that.
think that would actually, that's one of the situations that would actually mess you up.
Right. If you're like,
Because if you're doing dancehall and they see you're like you have
We
on
definitely got
shirts,
nigga no more
and you're whining a
dancehall.
certain way with Lil Nas X.
oh, what? Oh, hold on. You talking about choreographing or dancing?
Choreographing.
Huh?
Choreographing, because you're actually like
Said
in-
pornographing. Wow.
Like on the stage with Lil Nas X, because he's probably gonna want you to do something.
No, I think you're. I think
That's
you're
a
right.
dancing,
No,
yeah.
I'm up on my face. I'm up on my chest.
Why do you always think like that?
Yeah.
So
That's
left.
probably something that he could actually do.
Nah,
You mean as a
No.
okay, as a you mean as a dancer on stage?
Yeah.
Right. No.
That's why like
As
you
a-
pile up my chest and make it like this.
Yeah, that's,
Oh,
yo,
oh,
the
yeah,
back
hell
of
no,
it,
man.
that's like fill up on my
mean,
body,
sometimes-
rub in my eye, squeeze your sweat in my eyes.
And you know what?
Like,
It's
whoa.
some dancers are comfortable with it, and that's cool. But that's not something that I would do
But as a choreographer, though.
as a choreographer. Yes, exactly. The same thing goes.
Okay,
if
okay,
I
okay.
don't really care, but if I'm comfortable and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and it's nothing too crazy,
Yeah.
like everybody getting naked and shit like that. You know, I'm not into.
If you choreograph it, it doesn't matter what they do on the stage because you just choreographed it.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you right?
But I'm not going on tour and I'm not doing these things. Certain things I'm not doing.
You just tell the dancers, you can do that thing for Lil Nas X.
Yeah, no. I work
Nah,
with
that'd be-
no.
that'd be
Everybody know
awkward
me, bro.
still.
I work with everybody. It doesn't matter. You're gay, whatever. I don't care.
No, but sexual orientation means nothing, especially these times. As long as you're not
Yeah.
touching me or doing
Right, exactly.
Do
As
your
long,
thing.
but it makes sense because of the genre that we're in. You know, the dance hall. It's not.
Because you know Bounty and Sizzler are automatic.
Yo, that could that could be really sticky for a choreographer still. There, cause like say like someone who strives for perfection, right? So what if he's like again like the PI stuff, like no, yo. Touch him harder, or
Whoa.
like stuff like pause. Where's your
don't say that.
pause?
We
What
don't
I'm saying is,
Where's your
like,
pause,
yeah,
dog?
yeah. What I'm saying.
Where's your
We
pause,
don't do that.
dog?
We don't do that in the studio.
I'm just saying, like, cause okay, like say they're doing
It's
like
funny hearing you guys talk still.
like say like you know what I'm saying, but like someone say like yo, okay, I watch like these
Yeah.
on Zeus, right? These like
Okay, stop.
what's her name again? What's her name? Not bad.
Bobby Lights.
What's the stripper?
Jocelyn?
The stripper girl, yo.
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn, right?
Okay,
And she's like,
okay.
yo, do it. No, it has to be real, like you know. So it's gonna like yo,
What is she like? Artist? Jocelyn?
She's a-
Like
yeah,
a
yeah,
reality?
Jocelyn.
yeah. But she's like, yo, do it again. Like she's so hard on her team. Or no, her choreographer. If you don't do this, I'm firing you. So make them do this. It's like, holy, fine.
Yeah, she's
You
doing
know?
way too much. She probably
Yeah,
don't even know
okay.
what's going on in the choreography. Yo, it don't work like that, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
footage, bro.
okay,
It don't work like
Alright,
that.
I get it,
Everybody got respect for everybody. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay.
And like, I'm a person like I said. I work with all artists. I have worked with all types of artists, bro. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? So it's all respect, all love. I don't.
Is
discriminate.
dancehall the best form of dancing out there right now,
right now?
or just period? Like if you have the hip hop style of dancing, you have dancehall, you have folk, you have
Ballet. Yeah, I mean, yeah, hip hop. And it changes. Like hip hop changes too. Like they're on something different. They're not Harlem shaking like we used to back then.
Hello?
You know what I mean?
The 4XTs, flipping it.
Right, yo.
I'd
These,
feel
these
that.
kids are getting sturdy and stuff like that. But for me, it's a genre. For me, it's always like dancehall. I think like Afro today is a lot of people are doing it. Last year, Afro music kind of had it. I think. I mean, well, a couple of years ago, we're in 2024. I think last year it came back to the dancehall, man.
I think the thing with dancehall is that we change dances so many times that they can never keep up with us. We're like super creative. When like Jamaican people, when it comes to dancehall, is like
Yeah.
No one
It's-
can keep up.
we were doing like that is our thing. Like we were doing TikTok before it was even TikTok in music. You see what I'm saying? We were doing that. So
Earlier,
You know,
you
makes sense.
mentioned your top 5 dancers in like Toronto. What about your top 5 dancers in Jamaica? Like, what are your top 5?
who did
Like,
that?
who are your top 5?
Bogo.
Yeah, Bogo's number 1 for sure. I love Ice. If you guys remember Ice, you did like the Gully Creeper.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Ding Dong, of course.
Yeah.
Big him up. Ding Dong. There was a guy named Overmars.
I heard of him.
Over Mars was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was sick.
Mm.
Over Mars. And a guy named Shelly Belly.
I heard of him
Okay.
too.
Shelly Belly.
I
Yeah,
heard
that
of
guy's
him.
the yo.
I never heard John Hype though. You never said John Hype.
John Hype was good, but I just find him a little bit like 1, 2, 3, like stiff and stuff like. But he had his time, like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But as a dancer, I'm looking at Bogo could outdance all those any dancer.
Of course.
So you if you
course.
watch a dancer and you see how he moves in certain styles, then you know that he's the one. But
Both of them died.
All right, I got one for you.
yeah, I met him.
So like you see the oddity dancers, right? Like say from the DVDs, right? Like did you guys like ever like take a little 1 2 1 2 off of those guys and say, yo, I could turn that like funny move into like something like serious, like the Psycho Geico guy from the Pasta DVDs, right? He'd do some weird like crawl but he was he was like a bum and stuff, right? But like would you take like little 1 2 stuff from that, like the Medusa lady doing some weird
Yeah, I mean that
jiggle up,
used
like-
to be our thing. We used to take like certain ideas, certain anything that let me think of an example. Like we used to make like the bike, like a fucking human bike, and the place would go crazy.
Yeah.
Or one day I'll be in rehearsal and we'll be like play fighting, and this one guy did this slow mo. His name was Waldo. He's called Waldo, but he was just joking around in Johnny's house in Brampton, right? And then he just did like a slow mo thing, and I was like, hold on a second.
Oh, that's a
What if in the like we're dancing or whatever? What if it just goes into some opera music or whatever? Thought about it with Trevor, and then we just start fighting each other slow mo.
ooh, 5 6 7 8 that shit.
That shit tore up the whole place.
Yeah.
It's like those like little things like that.
That's smart.
So it's always like, in those days it was like if you were the more creative you
get
were,
it.
you were like was wicked, right?
Inspiration all
Yeah.
around you all the time. You just gotta,
Right.
What are
High
your
for it.
top 3 dance moves of all time?
Yeah.
Could be anything. Hip hop, reggae. I'm gonna give out mine.
Favorites. What's yours?
Log on because it was easy as
Ooh.
fuck, and to me, like that kind of like started.
Log
Log on. That to me, that was like the one that started it. Harlem Shake. You know what I'm saying?
Shake. Harlem Shake was
Has to
hard.
be the number one because
You like Heel and Toe?
was so like simple. It was
No, heel and toe was not simple.
At first it was
Heel and
hard.
Toe was-
still.
Yes, heel and toe was hard. My nigga, get up and do the heel and toe right now.
Let's get it.
It's so
Let's get it.
Get up and do the heel and toe right now.
Let's do it.
need them
Yeah, right? Fam, heel and toe was hard. What? Me, I couldn't. Yo, I remember how
The
many
backwards
days.
feeling. The heel and toe, the
what?
backwards. You had that? You had that?
And then 3 to me, the brock up.
Oh, the broke up. Oh yeah.
This was when Bada, big up Bada. My bad.
No, we good.
But yeah, Bada back in the day, he was like the way he would just
Bada,
and he would
Bada.
just rock up. I was like,
That's
yeah,
how you
yeah.
guys know you
He,
broke up.
he was a good dancer though.
Yeah,
Butter
he-
was good
yeah.
too.
He was good, but he wasn't like top tier.
No.
He was good though. He was really good.
He was
but,
trying to be Marvin so bad.
So who you got? Who do you guys think?
But hold on. You have to
hold on.
Yeah,
What was
so
a big rhythm back in those days?
Daga? Is that who you're talking about? Which?
Which Butter?
Yeah, which?
KD.
He's from like
East
he's
End.
from the east.
Toronto.
Light skin kid.
Oh, and he goes around party rippers off his shirt.
Not really.
I think he does.
He would just
he does.
Tiki?
He would just
Not
be.
No.
He would just
Not Tiki.
dress like with his shirt like enough where his shirt would be out and his chest would be out.
That's what I'm
Like-
saying. I think
But he wouldn't be
did.
ripping off his shirt and like jumping on girls like
Oh, okay.
Marvin
I thought
and
you
the
were-
Beast and stuff like
I
that.
thought you were talking about somebody else.
But yeah, your top 3 dances of all time.
Dances.
Dances.
I like, and this is not no. I love the what do you call it? No linga. No linga. Yeah, I like that. I like
enough good dances. Now.
yeah. One of my favorites is Techo Yourself. Everybody's and that's not even just to say Vegas. Like that was
just your
that
favorite,
was
yeah.
just anytime I hear that rhythm, it's just yeah. I like that dance, and then I'm not gonna lie. One of my favorite dances I used to, well, 2 of them was, I love the Harlem Shake, and the Jimmy D Cricket.
Wow.
Come on.
Wow, Jimmy Cricket.
Jimmy Cricket's the number one. That's my number one move. That's the number one move.
That's
I don't
dope.
care.
We gotta find her.
I could. I could.
Oh, say less. Oh, say
All right,
less.
I could for you.
Say less.
You have to bring her in.
Say less,
Talk-
man.
I'll probably talk to her like once in a year. When she sees this, she'll probably be like dying.
Well, we're gonna
She's
tag
gonna
her
die.
the fuck up. She's
Yo.
gonna get real. She's gonna see herself back doing those dances
Yeah.
in shop all day. She's gonna be like,
She's gonna be-
damn, bro.
She'll be yelling, yeah. Definitely. Just have me in the background. I just want to just take in that interview because she's hilarious. Ponytail is
Yeah, she's a
one
goat.
of the funniest girls I know in my life.
She's a goat.
She's
She's a
such an
goat.
idiot, man. Big you up, Ponytail. Nah, that's my homie, man. Yeah, she's cool, man. She's very cool, man. So nice. So nice.
So what do you got going on for 2024? I know Dance for Vote. Is that supposed to be this year?
Oh, Dance with Oh yeah, so we did that not too long ago.
So are you gonna do another one this year though?
If KO hires me, that's actually Luther Brown's brother. So he hired me for the
Sorry to cut you. It looks like Luther. You might have to forward too, fam.
Yeah, Luther.
Yo, Luther. Yeah, Luther's a busy.
We have to go to LA. To be honest.
That's fine. Luther,
yeah.
you're gonna see this too. I'm gonna reel this out for myself to tell you, Luther, we need a little interview with you on the Man Them Show because
Earn our stripes first before we
Yeah, no, but shout out Luther because when I went to my first time in LA, he had his assistant call me and he tried to make things work with me to come down to his what he was doing over there, his World of Dance stuff. For 2 days that I was there, he called me, but we couldn't make it happen or whatever because I had the show and he was like probably in like a half an hour away or some shit like that. So big up Luther. It's all love. We're gonna work. Trust me. For sure.
we will too.
Yeah.
So what else you got going on this year?
This year. So like I said, like I MC too for like a entertainment company. They're called Megan Boys. So, I have to big them up too because they pay me. Gion Page, but yeah. So like that's next week. I'll be going to Miami
Nice.
to MC a couple of events, and then the 24th I'll be back in Miami to do a couple of events back to back. And then I know I have a bunch of shows coming up. I know I'm going to have shows with Vegas, but I can't really
Speak
say.
on
But,
it. Okay,
but
yeah,
I know
yeah,
I know
yeah.
I will have shows in summertime usually, hopefully if I still have my job. I'll be touring usually tours like Europe and he hits up a bunch of different islands and shit like that. So I know I have that going on. I have my thing going on. I have a song too. I want you guys to listen to it.
This record?
Huh?
I'm just joking. I mean like this guy right there.
That was sick.
No. I don't.
Last few questions before we get out of here, really quick.
What's up?
What's the UK dance group back in the day?
UK dance group?
They came out the same time when you said, what's the Baby Boy? Or
You talking about Baby Boys?
Baby Boys was from Toronto.
Yeah, that's my dance
That's
group.
your group.
Yeah.
There was another UK dance group at the same time. Why
UK?
Why them fire?
Were they on? What were they on? Were they on like a?
I can't remember, but I just know they were a UK dance group.
Mm.
You never linked up with any UK another UK dance group?
Dance group like them times, like when I was
Yeah.
doing the dance group things. No, we weren't really.
There wasn't a
we
UK?
traveled, but we didn't. Yeah, I didn't even know any crews from UK. To
well,
be
there
honest, I knew we knew the Jabberwockies. You knew the Jabberwockies.
Last.
Probably the biggest American group, right?
Yeah, Jabberwockies.
at the time.
I seen them in Vegas like a couple years ago. They're fire.
Was
Still doing their thing.
was ABCD after you guys, or was it during the time you guys were dancing?
I think that was.
It was after, right?
that was. I was still. We were still.
Still active?
Yeah, like Baby Boys. Like we were active. Like we came, kind of. We were there, but kind of came after, and we were still active while that was going on.
You guys ever auditioned at all? Wanted to
because it was
try?
it was the States, right?
Okay.
But they did do like a tour here, in Toronto, and our dance crew performed on the America's Best Dance Crew tour here
Okay.
with one of the groups that won. I think I don't know if it's a Supernatural. I can't even remember their name, but yeah, we were on that too. We performed there too.
That's
So
dope.
yeah, man.
Clear, like obviously the city's missing a lot of these stuff, but do you feel like the city needs more like dance groups and more things from like back in the day that we had to get the kids like out of the fuckery? Because obviously we see like the crime rate is going up. These niggas are, I shouldn't say niggas, but these young kids are like getting into crime. The mothers are
I
getting
think-
pregnant young. Like,
A lot of things going on.
Yeah, there's a lot. So do you feel like they need more stuff right now to get stuff going on?
And we want your professional opinion as a child and youth worker. We want that opinion.
What do you think is the biggest thing that's missing, or what needs to be attended to?
I think these days, yeah, when we were kids, it was different. We were kind of like playing outside, you know. If you wanted to be a basketball player, you went to the local community center. There was places, the resources. There was places to go. If you want to go dance, if you want to be a dancer, whatever, you hooked up with your friends, whatever, dance studio and stuff like that. I don't think like the kids are using the resources.
Kennedy Station.
Yorkdale State. Yorkdale.
No, it's true, it's
you know what I
true.
mean? There was like meetup spots and there was resources and there was things to do. I think because we never, like, the kids now know more than we did, so they're seeing social media, they're seeing girls, and they're seeing, oh, this female rapper is getting money. What am I doing to get money? Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna twerk. I'm gonna, you know what I mean? I feel like there needs to be more resources, and it's hard because the kids are locked to their phones, right? And whatever they see from a celebrity or whatever is what they're gonna follow. So that's where we're at right now. I feel.
And that's facts.
Right? In the city, I think like dancing was very popular back then. I think now still dancing is like the TikTok, social media, but I think like more than ever, like rapping is very popular. There's a lot of rappers in the city now. Like before, back in the day when we were dancing, Toronto artist was coming on. I'm like, yeah, I want to hear this guy. Like I didn't even give him a chance. So you know what I mean? But now, there's rappers out here, so I feel like there should be more events or even like. I don't even know how popular talent shows would be these days.
They're not even
like a show just to have.
But the
like,
rappers are not even allowed to perform. They can't perform in the city.
Oh,
Well, most of them, the underground rappers that if they let's just say a rapper has.
But those are the artists.
but-
Honestly, those are the
like, 'cause
artists
it's-
that are
'cause they're in
making a
trouble?
name.
Yeah, because it's that, but that's it too.
It's a health
Because
risk.
it's just like those are the guys that would like. Let's be real.
Like, why
if
can't
the
they-
if the underground guys got to be able to perform and did a lot more, or were able to get resources, it would help the city. But the city doesn't want to help them, so they continue the path of fuckery.
So why aren't they allowed to perform?
Because they can bring trouble to the show.
So they have a history. They have a past of crime history.
Don't say the city. The money's there for all these artists. I told you.
That's different from what
bro.
he's seeing. He's seeing their shows. Yes, there's money that they can go get money and make money. They're still shutting down their shows. Casper tried to do a show. They shut the shit down, fam. He's trying to do another one in a couple of months, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna shut that shit down too.
Based on their history.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I would tell some of these artists this in the city. So like, bro, like the street thing can't be mixed with the artist thing.
I think niggas.
Like you want to be in the streets, that's cool. You can't be an artist, bro.
I think that
You can't do the two. You can't do both of them.
It's just.
It's either you're an artist, you're an artist.
But it's just way too deep. I think like the artists that like he's talking about, like Casper and some of these guys.
Yeah, I know.
I think their history is shut down. Like it's way too deep.
Yeah, like
maybe the newer artists. You know what I'm saying? That's not too involved in the politics.
But you know who's that?
Okay, so
that's the person that's puts themselves in that predicament. He has to take the blame. Can't really be mad at. I mean, he doesn't help. He's not helping the city, because if rappers are getting themselves in trouble and then there's no show for anybody or anything going on, you have to hold yourself accountable because you're the one who's doing whatever that you're doing.
You definitely have to blame the past artists for fucking it up for the rest of them. I'm not gonna deny that, but at the same time, I still feel like the police, as far as the shows goes, that's it. As far as shows goes,
Right.
police have to have some sort of opening up for them if they want these kids to at least have something. It's just like, bro, you can say that whole putting on a show for yourself. I've seen them. These shows get shut down regardless, bro.
Yeah, but you have to understand where they're coming from. Like, I understand that these guys want to make money, right? But you've seen the road that you're going on is not producing any fruit, fam. Like, you're getting clout on Instagram, cool, but the reason why they want to support these shows because say if a young kid dies at the fucking show.
Now, see, Now, say if a young kid doesn't die at the show, and I'm able to sell merch, promote different, like that, you don't get that. So I'm not even able to get the opportunity to show you that a young kid won't. I'm not even giving you, like, you guys won't even give me the opportunity to show you. I have my security in line. I have these things in line.
Most of the times you have to pay the police anyways.
And they'll still shut it down.
For security.
For security and shit like that.
Yeah.
Police should be used to it.
all the fucking time.
But
And these rappers can go there anytime they want. There's people put on shows. all the
yes,
time.
but you're not getting what I'm saying. They can pop up as they can't even pop up on the card doing that. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true.
So yes, they can perform.
Which artists are you talking about?
The artists that people want to hear.
Doovie,
Those are the people.
Casper.
Stop.
Preston's over there.
It's not the point. Pressa still can't perform in his own fucking city. There's something wrong with that.
Preston's on Rolling Loud. What are you talking
That's Rolling Loud.
Okay, but
He
that's what
can't.
Preston needs to be. He doesn't need to be these little shows.
That's not the point.
Really, is the point.
Yeah.
The point is, how is the city supposed to grow if we don't have these same rappers that are coming up in the city and they can't even do shows in the city?
Yeah.
If you go to LA, them niggas can still do shows. You go to New York, New York's a little bit iffy. Them niggas get their shows shut down. UK is a similar shit. They be shutting down the niggas' shows. They figure it out. For some shit, the UK will
make money.
figure it out.
They make money over
They
there.
figure it out. But Toronto has no, like, that goes back to it. Yes, you have opportunities to get grants and shit like that. But what if I just want to do my show, sell my merch? Who cares if I have a fucking record? That shouldn't stop me. Like, the whole thing is the whole record thing. I hate that they just fuck niggas up with that because it's just like, okay, well, you have a record. You're not supposed to be like rehabilitated. You're not supposed to be fixed. You're just fucked up forever.
I agree with you. Like
That's fucked up.
The history, like somebody's history, yes, that is fucked up. But if you're making like, I could understand.
If you're making
if
op
you're making
records
the
too,
op records and you versus you and you and which a lot of artists do. Most of these
Niggas are
artists do
fucked.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they talk about people dead and this, that, and smoking on this. So yeah, of course, those shows are gonna be shut down if that's what's happening at the time, like and they're always watching, and police is watching.
I'm
And they don't have to do it in Toronto. You have the whole of fucking Canada, fam.
listen.
It's true, man.
Like, why you stuck?
We're stopping their ops from going to fucking Saskatoon, dog.
To be honest,
No, they don't. They don't owe
No
you
one
shit.
owes you nothing. So you just like anything in life, if you can't do it here, you find somewhere else to do it.
I hear. Don't get it
People are
twisted.
lazy.
No. That's a no. I wouldn't even say they're lazy.
People are lazy.
It's not laziness. I will say it's.
Bullshit.
No. It's not. It's
Lack of education.
lack of education and it's lack of
Bro,
a lack of funding
trust me,
yourself and a
trust
lack
me.
of funding
It's
yourself.
trust
a lot
me.
Of these guys, no shit.
Nah, man.
Bro.
Nah,
Dwayne,
man.
it's
That's
not true. We just had a
that's a-
conversation with Cholo, and you had to school him on game, and
That's one thing.
but it's not one.
Nah.
Dwayne, how many artists have you come here and you've schooled here alone? Come on, fam.
But you know what? Though half of these guys don't even want to listen to what you have to say because they feel like they're right anyways.
That's
Nah, it's just lack of
Shut up, fam.
It's lack of education.
that's him. That's him.
What are you
but
talking
the half of
about?
the artists that
Talk about
we
me?
brought, but the half of the artists that we brought here, you've showed them game, fam. That just shows that they're not learning.
Younger ones that have a chance, fam.
That's not all of them.
Well, one of them died.
But that just shows you. So whatever, regardless, he is a part of that pool that we're still talking about. So he doesn't know. I'm pretty sure even if you spoke to, I don't want to bring them up, but some of Presser's group, I'm pretty sure you could put them onto some game that they wouldn't even know, fam.
Preston's group doesn't need help like how all these other guys.
Forget about that. That's just one group out of the many. We're just saying it's just lack of education.
So what about like Hood Baby Pep and them and his group? I'm pretty fam, we sat down there. The lack of education, they don't know certain things. These things are not being told to them. A lot of these guys have managers and they don't need managers. Their managers are telling them a whole bunch of bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying, like it's just like it's two things. The lack of education is one, and these niggas is ego because they do not want to spend money on themselves. That's to me that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, you have to invest in yourself.
You have to invest
Yeah.
in yourself, and a lot of these
You have
niggas
to
do
invest
not
in
want to
yourself.
invest in themselves. They just want to
Yeah.
put out music and then, all right, let it blow.
Because that's what they know. That's what they see work.
Lack of education. That's all they know, right?
Yeah, there's more to it.
It's one thing when a person's thinking their money and what's working for them is what's working for them. It's a person that's not. I'm in the business of way, but I'm saying if you're not an artist, you can't really say much to an artist.
True.
That's
But
not
if
true.
you
There's somebody telling Tabby, yo, I can out dance the shit out of you, and I know I can't fucking dance better than this guy. He knows the business of dancing. I don't know shit about it. I can't unless I know something specific in dancing that he doesn't know. and he's willing to take in that education, I can't say nothing to him. So for you as a person trying to tell a rapper, yo, this is what you should do, they're like, what the fuck you know about rapping?
But some artists are willing to learn. You just have to get to the ones that are just willing to take in the advice, fam. Because there are some of them that it doesn't matter if you're in the music industry. What can I get off you? What can I learn off you? Like you might be giving me some sort of game where I can put this to my merch, or I might be able to put this to my visuals and make my visuals better. It just depends. It's a conversation for another day. Right. But yeah,
You could go
Tabby,
wherever.
again, thank you for
Thank
coming
you,
through,
bro.
brother.
Thank you.
Let the people know how to get a hold of you if they want to book you. You know what I'm saying? If they need a dancer for a video,
Definitely.
have your dollars ready though. No free ads.
No free ads. Yeah, so it's Tabby Rockstar. You can check me out on Instagram at Tabby Rockstar. And I don't really do the TikTok thing, but you know.
You should.
I know. I know. Yeah,
You
I don't.
should.
I don't, because you know what? Like, it's a professional thing for me, and then also it's like TikTok. Like your mom could go on TikTok, or your uncle could go on TikTok, like and have like millions from just doing like gimmick stuff, which is cool. But the TikTok does help like dancers. You can't really get mad at it because it gives you a push. Everybody sees you. I just haven't. Yeah, but you know what? I am. I just can't do corny shit, bro.
So
You know what I mean?
do your own stuff.
You can
Yeah, for sure. For that, that's the
you
plan. I just
create
can't
your
do
own thing.
corny, like certain things I can't get down with what people are doing, but
Look at all the dances you said you love, man. Like Log On and
Yeah, just
yeah, I know. But it's like I'm coming in front of my phone. Okay, guys.
no, it's not even like that, fam.
Ah.
It's not even like that.
put it in a
You mean just to do the dance?
yeah,
I do that sometimes.
But
But
do
good.
that in a way where it's like
So
it's
top-
like a dance.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a bunch of people, you know?
Yeah. I do that. I do
Also,
that.
you're saying you don't like it where it's just like top 5 dances of this era, and then they have like number 1 log on, and you do the log on.
Yeah,
and then
like,
you do,
I'm not doing
You
that,
don't
bro.
like those ones. I got
Like-
you. I got you.
No disrespect to anybody that does it, but I'm not trying to get caught. Like
Well, I'm gonna say this before you go.
yeah.
This is the Manum Show.
Let's get it.
5, 6, 7. You know it's a dance battle.
It's a dance battle. It's a dance battle. Go on.
Hit the wall. No, this is the one. We're supposed to do that. We're supposed to do that.
Hey.
Alright?
Okay. Now, Vegas, I need help. Vegas, I need help, Vegas. Now, Vegas. You gotta do something. Vegas,
This guy went and did the Wally with him. Holy,
Yeah, you know,
fam.
you got it.
Ring around the rosy.
That's one of my favorite.
She's in the roses.
Right,
She's in the sea. She's on my niggas with the dead off away. Me and my crew got the horses in the yard. It's just together with the stars of the God. And the best niggas out there.
Table, why make how we go come up here for me? Y'all them get rid of me.
Look at this guy, the spice mode. Turn it to spice again.
You going off. He's going off.
Yo, this is a bad damn show, yo. We're off for this, bro. The tune.
Hold on, I got you guys. I got you. Before we turn it up.